Okay, so it is November 24th at 1:07 p.m. I'm going to try to squeak out a quick live stream. It's going to be hard for me to do some live streams this week and next week. My wife's off of work. I'm still working, but she takes away a lot of my free time. So happy wife, happy life. That's what I say. She's out doing errands right now, so I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking of right now, which I already discussed really actually on Discord up here. Somebody was asking me for updates, and really, I think the last time I did a video talking really there was changes was I think Friday of last week. My view really hasn't changed at all, right? Even when we were up here pushing $39, I was still sitting on $20 limit orders. People were laughing at me, but I got it filled. But I did raise some of my limit orders, and I added more money. I got a wire transfer coming through. So I think the main thing I want to stress out is the holiday season. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving here in the United States. And last Thanksgiving right here, we dropped like almost 17% in like a day or two or something like that. I remember it dropped real hard on the holiday. It was almost like it was set up. People talk about their investments over, Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner, and you'd think that there would be a pump, but there was actually a dump. And then there was a pump. And I kind of feel like it wouldn't surprise me if that happens again tomorrow, because tomorrow's the holiday. So if we drop down like 16%, we could be somewhere around like $50,000 or less. I know the magic number seems like everybody's talking about is $53,000. We hit $56,000 a couple times already, I think today and yesterday. It's kind of struggling. We're still in this downtrend on the daily chart. And we can come down between this, green line and this pink line, somewhere in here between, that 53,000 mark or 54,000 to, I hate to say it, but, if we come down to $46,000, I'm still holding. I'm not changing my long-term bullish outlook, but I'm just mentally prepared, and I'm financially prepared as well with limit orders all over the place for Million Token on Polygon. And if you've noticed, Polygon price is doing pretty good, right? Where is it? $23.63 on Polygon, where it's like $22 on Pancake Swap and Uniswap, which is interesting. I'm wondering if it's because people like me are just like had enough with the Ethereum blockchain, and we like the limit orders, and me and other people's limit orders just are not letting the price drop. But if you want to pick up some Million Token, if you think it's cheaper on Pancake Swap or Uniswap, just remember to, depending upon how much money you have, you want to buy with, put it in the exchange things. Like if you're paying $2,000 in USD for Million Token on Pancake Swap, in this example, you're going to get like almost 89 Million Token. Now on Uniswap, that $2,000 is going to get you 92. So even though the price is higher on Uniswap, or is it? Let me see. Yeah, well, the price is higher on Pancake Swap, but still, it's all about liquidity, right? The price is higher on Polygon right now for sure. And here's Polygon. $2,000 is only going to get you 81.9 million token. So, if you're buying a little bit of Million Token with, $10 or $50 or whatever, and you're just saving fees on the Polygon and Binance Smart Chain, I don't think you need to worry about it too much. But if you've got like $700 or more, put your numbers in and see which is, going to give you the most Million Token. But that's all this is a race to acquire as much Million Token as you can at whatever exchange it is. It could be on Gate.io or ZT Global or whatever. So just keep that in mind. I see Crypto Backstage is in the house, and Filthy Peasant. How you doing, guys? Happy holidays. Looking at the chart one more time real quick. Is there anything in here I could tell you? This is the daily chart. Nothing's changed. We're at the lower. We came down here at around $21.65 for a moment at this lower range of the Bollinger Bands. And I noticed that on the lower time frames, let me just drop this down to like the 4 hour. So I know a lot of people are watching the 4 hours. A lot of my wedge patterns I'm watching, the price broke down below it, kind of a breakdown in a way. But it's just everybody has drawn their patterns differently. For me, in the back of my mind, Bitcoin could dump one more time tomorrow on the holiday, just like it did last year, and then it could just shoot up. So I scrambled to go to the bank and wire money, and I'll be busy after this live stream. Hopefully, the money hasn't hit my account yet, but it will today sometime before 4, and I'll be scrambling to get those limit orders on, and I might even just buy some on spot as well. I bought some mini token today on spot already, and just because I wanted to get something. But it wouldn't surprise me if we come down to these low levels here of a million token. If Bitcoin takes a dump and we can get back below, close to $20 again. I remember Carl was saying he was holding the line at like $22 with his last buy order, and we're basically there now. Yeah. So, if people are panic selling, I'll be panic buying. So that's million token, Bitcoin. The crypto cycle that I watch looks overall very bullish. This is still on the monthly chart. On the weekly chart, it looks bullish. We're above the green line. The daily chart looks bullish. It's above the green line and red line. Tested the red line a couple times. It's only until you get to the 4-hour chart, it looks a little choppy. So we broke out up here, came down, tested the green line, and we're on that right now in the 4-hour. Let me just zoom out some more here. So, we're following this green line here, but we broke it and found support on the red line, and even dipped down below. So, if Bitcoin takes a dump, we could have this was a really harsh hit for the altcoins, and that was on November 7th. Yeah, just one day, basically over a couple 4-hour candles. We could certainly have that again tomorrow. And I wouldn't mind seeing it because I just want to see a flush of weekends, and then we'll rally up. Overall, crypto Twitter is still very bullish on Bitcoin. But we'll see. If we dump and we keep dumping till Christmas, I'm mentally prepared for that also, knowing that I think 2022 will be a great year. And, I almost kind of prefer that because I think that the Bitcoin price is going to go so high, as opposed to if we have a blow off top in this December in a few weeks. We'll wait and see. This is the Ethereum looking pretty strong. We bounced off this trend line here, and the Ethereum Bitcoin price. This is the weekly chart looking strong, but we're at the top end of the Bollinger Band and the top end of this wedge here. And if we dump hard, we can come back down to these lower bands or the lower part of the wedge. So I kind of get a sense that the market's setting up for a dump, but there's no guarantee, and that's why I dollar cost average. I bought some million token on spot today, and I've got a lot of limit orders. A lot. In fact, I got so many orders that I had problems placing the order. I can't explain it, but what I had to do, because I've got so many addresses on MetaMask that I actually had to export the private key to another web browser with MetaMask, import the address, and then I was able to place my limit orders. I was trying for a long time getting it to work, but when you have close to 100 addresses, you run into problems. But I'm definitely getting prepared. If it dumps, my limit orders will be there to catch the bottom. If the price drops on Polygon, and if I can't wait, I could pull those funds and just do a big buy on Uniswap. I kind of like having my funds on either Pancake Swap or Polygon, just because you can move things around a lot easier. And if you want to sell, you could sell without worrying about the fees. It's not a concern for me because I'm a hodler, but I just feel like I could move my funds around nicely. And plus, the NFTs are on Polygon Network anyway on OpenSea for, Carl's NFT drops, which we could talk a little bit about also. In fact, I have it pulled up. Astro looking like he's working really hard. 170 items on the Safari edition. Looks like he's doing the common ones first, making sure everything looking good. He's probably working on this at nighttime because there's less traffic on the internet, I'm thinking, and less errors, but I'm sure he's getting a lot of errors anyway. So he's got like about 21.8 of them done or more. And you'll have to probably give him a few more days before they're all uploaded. And then he's got to put everybody's address where you could just buy it for less than $5 a NFT. They look really good though. I mean, now you get a chance, you can go to OpenSea and click on these and see the full image. So Astro is working really hard on that. And, Carl is still busy doing his daily NFTs. I mean, his daily live streams on Twitch. And I love him. I love him when I could usually catch the replays. And the one on James Huckle was really, really good. I think he's going to be doing another interview on Sunday as well. So let's see what else is going down the line. I think that covers most of my news. There was some discussions on Discord under the lionrun.io Discord about the NFT drops and with the randomization. And I think I'll probably be talking with Carl about that in the future, that maybe we could improve it because, as I showed on my spreadsheet, I think it was on the last live stream I did, how like 3 of the top 10 got rare NFTs, and to get a rare NFT, all you had to be was either in the one. You could be number 1, or you could be number 150. It didn't make a difference because it was all randomized. And I know I'm bringing this up again, but somewhere I typed in here on Discord that if you're training as an athlete for Olympics, and you're training for like 10 years or whatever, and you finish in the top 3, you expect to get like a gold, silver, or medal for a prize, because you worked really, really hard for that. So, and we really don't want, the whales don't really want consolation prizes, right? We don't mind the extra NFTs or whatever, but if you've been hodling your million token since July and you've never sold, maybe that increases your hearts, or actually even do that, because the hearts didn't even start until the start of the contest. There's a lot of things going through my mind, how we really need to change the way that NFTs are going to be distributed in the future, because I could think of a lot of ways where I could get a good chunk of NFTs. It's not cheating the system, but it's playing against the system. And I said something like that in the Discord also. So, when the Safari NFTs came out, there was this idea of using like the governance system. And then, as I remember, I'm just doing this from memory. So I thought that all your governance points would be great, because then you would get the most rarest NFTs. And that was scrapped. So the first change was, we're not going to do that. We're going to start from day 1. And then the people that were staking million token and earning million token were also able to go into the staking for the Safari NFTs, which I was also against, but that was Carl's decision. So there's a lot of decisions that are being made that we're not even voting on. There should be proposals, in my opinion, and to prevent things that I kind of see on the blockchain already. I sent Carl a message earlier today about some shenanigans that I saw on the blockchain with the Safari NFTs. And, I'm going to just keep my mouth shut, because I think it's going to come out eventually. So if every time I see, people getting free money, and like, I'm talking macro now, like in governments like Venezuela, people just aren't going to want to work. Okay. And it's the same thing with these Safari NFTs or future NFTs. If you're going to just randomly give out the rarest NFTs to people that really don't deserve it, in my opinion, because they got lucky on the draw, okay, there's going to be manipulation. because people aren't going to be like, well, then I'm not going to have a big bag of million token. Okay. And I'll play the system. And if, it's going to happen if it already hasn't happened. So I think it's already happened. Okay. So, I have ways in my mind to prevent the manipulation. You should be able to, get ranked on the top of the top 10 or whatever and get rewarded. Okay. And I don't want to, beat this down because there really isn't much of a big discussion on this on Discord, but something's going to come out and it'll be like, oh shit, Tim's right again. We got to do something about this distribution of NFTs. And we're going to have, you guys abandoned the the Lion governance voting system. When was the last time you even had a vote on for any type of Lion run stuff, right? I know you've been busy with the Safari NFTs and everything, but decisions are being made when I think the community should be more involved. So I understand the whole randomization. You want to get more people involved, and but you're gonna get manipulation, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I think something's gonna. You're gonna see what's gonna happen after these NFTs gets distributed. If what I think is gonna happen is gonna happen, you heard it here first. Okay, you just heard it here first. Let's see. Now, I hope everybody has a great holiday tomorrow. I'm not trying to eat a lot. I'm trying to lose weight. And my wife, man, she's constantly cooking. She's a great cook. And she's constantly feeding me like every 2 hours. Anyway, and she's actually right now at her job, even though she's not working. She's at her job feeding her coworkers on their lunch break right now with, an army size worth of food. Okay, I'm going to read the chat real quick. Hopefully my connection's okay, but my computer's been slow all morning, so I apologize if there's lag. So, Peasant Gaming says, caught you live. Have a good day, dude. Yeah, thank you. You too. I bought some more at $21.50. Well, that's good. I bought some at like $23 earlier today. I think that's what it was. And my next few orders will be below that. So you did really good. But that's, the price is just higher on Polygon right now, right? Let's see where here's Pancake Swap, and you can see the price for Pancake is, just going down. So if we go down to this bottom channel here, that's $18.60, really. Not looking too good there. What else? Do I have anything else here up here? This is the Polygon network. Again, same downward channel. If we come down here to the bottom of the channel, that's almost $21. So I may not get all my orders filled, but if we have like a panic dump on Thanksgiving with Bitcoin, I think we'll get some panic sellers on Million Token. But overall, we've seen Million Token kind of hold its own when Bitcoin's been dropping. So when it turns around, and I think if Bitcoin has a big dump to like 13%, and it has a big bounce and doesn't come back to whatever, low range it was, it might take a while for Million Token to really get that big pump. Okay. I think last time this happened, it took another month after the dump, the Thanksgiving dump of last year before the alts started really popping. So just keep that in mind. People probably want their Bitcoin to pump to a certain price. They'll be like, okay, it's gone up higher than my favorite altcoin, and then sell their Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden you're going to see the altcoins pop. So it's going to be interesting, because I think the first people that sell their Bitcoin into their favorite altcoins are going to get the most gains. But it's kind of like, who's going to do it first? So let's see what else we have in chat. Crypto backstage. I always see you also in Carl's live stream, making your comments. And I really enjoyed your interview with Rewired. I caught so I think half of it today. It was like an hour long, I think. It was really, really good. I have to finish watching it. So it's really, really good. Very good. Crypto always crashes on holidays from what I've seen. Yeah, also on Christmas too. Either Christmases are really good or really bad. Even on when 2017 peaked, I think it was mid December. So yeah. Anyway, let's see now. Hands sell their coins because they don't want to deal with the stress. And all my new is being bought on Polygon. Yeah, me too. And happy holidays. Interesting. INM says the Uniswap volume is so low. Yeah, I know. It's, when I put in my numbers here, let's see now. If I'm gonna buy $10 worth of million token on Polygon, I know you said Uniswap. I'm just giving this an example. The price right here says 22.9, almost $22 per million token. But if I buy like $2,000 worth, now it jumps up like to $23.64. Let's see what happens with Uniswap. Let's see now. I think a lot of the liquidity is being staked now, so the price is going to go up a lot more. My computer is so slow. Let's see now. Okay, so $20 on Uniswap's only going to get you, the prices I'm looking at is $22.23. But if I buy $2,000 worth, yeah, $21.82. Let's see now. Yeah. Anyway, maybe the prices have moved so much in Uniswap, but I remember playing with the numbers. It did seem to go up quite a bit. And then Pancake Swap, if I buy $20 worth, the price is at around $21.60. If I jump that up to $2,000 buy, it jumps up to $22.41. And then, I don't get as many million token. It's all about liquidity. So you just gotta play with the numbers. Yeah, R3 is an interesting guy. Yeah, a lot of the stories he was telling, I was buying million token at the time, but I didn't know anything about Discord. So a lot of the stuff he was talking about, I wasn't on Discord for. I think I got on Discord right around the time. I was on there before CoffeeZilla. But I really didn't know anything about, I don't know anything about Shads. I don't know anything about Mantis. I don't know anything about much of the early days of Million Foundation. In fact, even when I was a member of Million Foundation, you'd be hard pressed to find too many posts of mine on the foundation. They were the only Discord, but I just wasn't very active on the foundation Discord. And then I left because recently Shaz was, trying to talk to people about other coins. And I'm like, you guys are so derailed. And in my opinion, they're doing more harm than good. And, I don't want to give them any more attention if new people come into the marketplace, because they're just going to get the wrong information, in my opinion. Okay. So everybody have a great weekend and holiday too. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do another live stream. If something major happens, I'll try to squeak a live stream out. So hopefully maybe the NFTs might be ready this weekend, but I wouldn't push it. I know everybody wants their NFTs, the Safari NFTs, but we saw Astro's about 20% of the way through. And even when all the NFTs are uploaded, I bet you he still has to spend a lot of time looking up addresses and making sure they're signed correctly. And then we have to let Carl or Astro know if you have a Trezor, let them know what other address you want to pick up your NFT. So I think it'd be a great idea just to use the line chat IO, because that way you could verify the address that you own and just say, hey, this is my address. This was my, OpenSea or not my staking screen name. Can you please use this address, my backup address, that's a MetaMask address or whatever, so I can buy my NFT. That way Carl and Astro can verify, yes, you do own that original address. And, you don't have to be going back and forth, emailing or tweeting or whatever, and somehow trying to prove that you own that address. It's just verified with, Lion Chat IO. So simple and done. Look up Astros and Missiles OpenSea account, copy that address, paste it into the send address for the Lion Chat IO. Make sure you're logged in under your Trezor address. Send them the message that, hey, this address is a Trezor address. Please use this alternate address so that I may buy my Safari NFT. So, yeah, hopefully if that makes sense, Carl, rebroadcast this on your Twitch. Let us know if we want to send you the message or Astro or both, whatever. But I know you guys are busy doing that, and I'm sure they don't need messages right now. So, keep us posted on what you want us to do. Okay, I'll talk to everybody later. I think we are basically done. I don't see any questions. And everybody have a great holiday. Don't eat too much. Bye.